Today, we're embarking on a journey through the world circuits in Gran Turismo 7. In this game, there is no offline mode available, as an internet connection is required to access it. So, let's call it the single-player mode of Gran Turismo 7. Currently, the AI opponents in Gran Turismo 7 are not exceptionally impressive, but you can still have a satisfying racing experience. Most races follow a format known as Chase the Rabbit, where you try to catch up to a leading opponent. Depending on your skill level, you can adjust your car's setup to make the race more challenging and rewarding. Today, we're heading off to the Schwarzwald League, which translates to the Black Forest League. This racing event is all about German sports and GT cars, so we'll be competing against the best of the best from the world of German GT and sports cars, both past and present. To ensure a level playing field, the power limit for the cars is set at 700 pp. This means we'll be racing some seriously fast machines. For today's race, we've chosen the legendary Porsche 911 GT1 Strasseversion from 1997. Now, what's interesting about the term Strasseversion is that it's a German word that translates to road version or street version. When we talk about Strasseversion, we're referring to a specific variant or edition of a car that has been modified and adapted to meet the legal and safety requirements for driving on public roads. It's a term commonly used in the automotive world to differentiate between track-focused models and those that are street-legal. The Porsche 911 GT1 Strasseversion is an incredible example of a road-going version derived from a race car. It's a beast of a machine with impressive performance and a design that turns heads wherever it goes. So buckle up and get ready to experience the exhilaration of racing this extraordinary Strasseversion on the Nurburgring.
Calibrating VR. One moment please.
Listen to that. I've made a decision to equip my car with sports hard tires, which reduces the PP to 633. Additionally, I've turned off the traction control feature since the 911 GT1 already offers ample grip to handle the race. This adjustment gives the car a bit more freedom and adds a touch of playfulness to its handling. Even though I'm playing in single-player mode, it's still important to strive for a clean race. The skills and techniques I learn in this mode will be applicable in online play as well. Understanding how to race and overtake opponents in a fair and respectful manner shouldn't be limited to online races only. Plus, there's an extra incentive to do well in single-player mode, as you'll receive a 50% bonus on the credits earned from the race, along with valuable experience gained. Patience is key when you find yourself trailing behind a pack of cars like this. It's important to remain patient in these situations. Even if you're faster than the cars in front of you, there might not be a safe opportunity to make a pass at that moment. By practicing patience and closely observing the actions of the driver ahead, you'll be able to position yourself strategically and make a clean and respectful overtaking move as soon as an opening presents itself. Remember, timing is everything. Let's delve deeper into the topic of patience and the impact of frustration on your race. Patience plays a crucial role in racing, because getting frustrated and letting it affect your decision-making can be detrimental to your performance. It's essential to maintain a calm and composed mindset throughout the race. When you find yourself in a challenging situation, such as being stuck behind slower cars or facing obstacles on the track, frustration can easily creep in. However, allowing frustration to take over can cloud your judgment and lead to poor choices. It might tempt you to take unnecessary risks, attempt risky overtakes, or lose focus on the race ahead. On the other hand, practicing patience allows you to stay focused, observe the behavior of other drivers, and wait for the right opportunity to make your move. By maintaining a composed mindset, you'll be better equipped to analyze the race dynamics, identify the optimal moments to overtake, and avoid unnecessary collisions or penalties. Remember that racing is not just about speed, but also about strategy and making calculated decisions. Patience allows you to assess the situation and choose your actions wisely, ensuring a smoother and more successful race. So, when frustration arises during a race, take a deep breath, refocus your mind, and remind yourself of the importance of patience. Keep your emotions in check and stay determined. By doing so, you'll increase your chances of making smart moves, enjoying a satisfying race, and achieving better results. Anticipating the actions of other drivers is a valuable skill that can greatly enhance your race strategy. By paying close attention to their behavior, you gain insights into their racing style, strengths, and weaknesses. This information allows you to formulate effective strategies to gain a competitive advantage. Anticipation also helps you react swiftly and make split-second decisions. By observing the actions of drivers ahead, you can predict their next move and be prepared to respond. Furthermore, anticipating the behavior of other drivers enables you to adapt your overall race strategy. For instance, if you see that a particular driver consistently struggles in the latter half of a race, you can adjust your pace and preserve your resources until the opportune moment to overtake presents itself. By understanding the racing patterns of other drivers, you can choose the right moment to make your move, increasing the chances of a successful overtake without compromising safety. When it comes to racing strategy, there is often a trade-off between consistency and speed. Let's explore the dynamics between the two and how they can impact your race. Consistency focuses on maintaining a steady and reliable performance throughout the race. It involves minimizing mistakes, staying within your limits, and executing smooth and controlled maneuvers. Consistency is valuable because it allows you to avoid unnecessary risks and keep a stable pace. By staying consistent, you can preserve your tires, manage fuel consumption, and minimize the chances of making costly errors that could jeopardize your race. On the other hand, speed emphasizes pushing the limits to achieve the fastest lap times and overtakes. It involves taking calculated risks, pushing harder in corners, and maximizing your acceleration and top speed. Speed can be advantageous because it allows you to gain positions quickly and potentially build a significant lead. It can be a game changer in races where overtaking opportunities are limited, or when you need to make up time quickly. Finding the right balance between consistency and speed is crucial. While pure speed might be exhilarating, it can also lead to increased risks and a higher likelihood of mistakes. In contrast, being overly conservative in pursuit of consistency might cause you to miss opportunities to gain positions, or challenge your competitors effectively. Ultimately, the ideal strategy will depend on various factors such as track conditions, competition level, and your own driving style. It's important to assess these factors and adapt your approach accordingly. For longer races, prioritizing consistency can pay off by preserving your resources and allowing you to make calculated moves at the right time. In shorter races, a blend of speed and strategic overtaking can be more advantageous. A successful strategy often involves finding the right balance between consistency and speed. Strive for a consistent and controlled performance while also capitalizing on opportunities to push for extra speed when it matters most. With experience and a keen understanding of the race dynamics, you can refine your strategy and find the winning combination for each race you encounter. Stay composed and level-headed amidst the excitement of the race, or when you finally reach the proverbial rabbit. Embrace the thrill of the chase, but don't let it cloud your judgment. By maintaining a clear mindset, you can make calculated decisions, adapt to the race dynamics, and execute strategic moves. Enjoy the excitement while staying disciplined and focused on your race strategy. Strike a balance between controlled aggression and calculated precision to maximize your chances of success. In conclusion, for safe and respectful racing, remember the key elements of patience, anticipation, timing, and strategy. Stay calm and composed, anticipate the actions of other drivers, find the right timing for overtakes or defensive moves, and develop a solid race strategy. By incorporating these elements into your racing approach, you'll contribute to a positive and enjoyable racing experience for everyone involved. Let me tell you, the stock 911 GT1 is an absolute blast to experience at the Nurburgring in virtual reality. Trust me, it's an adventure you won't want to miss. I highly recommend giving it a shot and challenging yourself with this incredible ride. Hey, you made it to the end of the video. Impressive. Now, let's get to the important stuff. If you enjoyed what you saw and want more, do me a solid, like, subscribe, and leave a comment. You'll make my day, and it helps me create more awesome content for you. Thanks for sticking around, and I'll catch you in the next one. Stay awesome.